the news now, the Supreme Court could shut down President Biden's student loan debt relief plan. The judges are hearing arguments today in two cases against student debt relief. One that involves 6 Republican states, including Missouri. That's where we find Fox's Madison Scarpino outside of the state capitol. Madison, what can you tell us? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. This forgiveness plan would cost around $400 billion. And the White House says that this would help tens of millions of people who have student loans. But the Biden administration announced this policy back in August, but these legal challenges have blocked the plan from going through.
First major issue is, do the states or the individuals suing the Biden administration have standing? And then the second question is this expenditure of $400 billion really authorized by Congress, or did Congress have to speak more clearly on this?
Attorneys general in Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and South Carolina want to block Biden's plan altogether. They argue the president just doesn't have the legal authority to do it. The White House says the plaintiffs will suffer no irreparable injury and that denying this relief would greatly harm public interest. The Biden administration is trying to use a law that lets the feds adjust student loans during national emergencies. The law passed after 9/11, and the administration says COVID qualified as a national emergency. Under the plan, student loan borrowers would get up to $20,000 of relief in some cases. What's the tag?
Student Loan Forgiveness Act really is something that in this point of time is going to erase potentially a significant amount of student loans. But there are many millions of Americans who have taken out student loans in prior years who won't get the forgiveness that they've already paid back.
The Supreme Court decision will likely take a few months. In Jefferson City, I'm Madison Scarpino. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Madison, so it's going to take a few months, but can you clarify, is this about whether or not the students or people should receive these loans? I know in the soundbite they mentioned that it's more about the legalities, but still the Biden administration says that they're sure that once the Supreme Court takes a look at this, that they were acting within their legal purview.
Right, that's exactly right. And the whole basis of this argument is that these plaintiffs are saying, as mentioned before, that the Biden administration just cannot legally do this. The Biden administration is saying that these plaintiffs will not be hurt if this plan does in fact go through. But we do know that this would cost to estimate would be around $400 billion towards taxpayers. So we're just going to have to see what happens in court today. But again, this might be a long legal process.
All right, we'll put a pin in it there. Madison, thank you so much.